the sun will rise again tomorrow. That massive scorching sphere of plasma at the core of our solar system, which provides us with warmth, energy, and even enhances our complexions, is in reality a ticking time bomb. One day the sun will begin its transformation, expanding into a red giant before ultimately shrinking down into a white dwarf, a fading star that will slowly cool for billions of years. Of course, we won't be around to witness any of this firsthand, but can you imagine what it would be like to watch the sun explode before your very eyes? With a name like Supernova, you might expect a solar explosion to be the most incredible fireworks display in history. Surprisingly, though, it's likely we wouldn't even see it happen. Our sun is an astonishing 150 million kilometers, 93 million miles, away from Earth, and its light takes about 8 minutes to reach us. Although that may sound like an immense distance, in supernova terms, we're practically next door. For Earth to remain unharmed by a supernova, we'd need to be at least 50 to 100 light-years away. Fortunately, if the sun were to explode tomorrow, the resulting shockwave wouldn't be powerful enough to obliterate the entire planet. However, the side of Earth facing the blast would be instantly incinerated. The so-called lucky half would endure an extreme temperature rise, reaching up to 15 times the sun's current surface heat, and would be plunged into eternal darkness. Without the sun's gravitational pull to anchor us, Earth would drift aimlessly through space, its remaining inhabitants desperately struggling to survive. There's a slim possibility that our planet could find a new orbit around another star, offering some form of light and heat, but by then humanity would likely be long gone. If we were aware of the sun's impending explosion far in advance, we might be able to buy ourselves around 1,000 years, provided we had the resources to sustain life for that long. And we could. Just a few meters below the surface, the Earth maintains a stable temperature of about 17 degrees Celsius, 62 degrees Fahrenheit. With enough preparation, civilization could survive by relocating underground into vast, well-fortified bunkers. A week after the sun's demise, Earth's surface would drop to minus 18 degrees Celsius, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Within a year, temperatures would plummet to minus 73 degrees Celsius, minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit, causing the oceans to freeze from the top down. After 1,000 years, our atmosphere would collapse and freeze, leaving anything exposed on the surface vulnerable to cosmic radiation and meteor impacts. By then, hopefully, we'd have found another planet to call home. The reassuring news is that the sun won't explode unexpectedly. Its death will be a gradual, drawn-out process spanning billions of years. As it nears the end of its life, it will grow brighter and hotter, expanding outward. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers into space, helping to create new stars and planets. Just as the Big Bang gave birth to Earth, who knows? Perhaps new life will emerge from the remnants. Can you imagine a second Earth? A brand new intelligent species? It's impossible to predict what our galaxy will look like after billions of years, and it's even harder to picture our solar system without the mighty golden force that binds it all together. But someday, far in the distant future, the sun will swell, then shrink, possibly making way for another star to take its place. And if, against all odds, humanity still exists by then, where will we be? Can you picture future generations being born and raised on a space station? Well, that's a question for another